Hello, 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 hello. Hello, beautiful people. Sanibonani Ninjani. First of all, I would like to apologize because this was supposed to be done last night, but things happened. I got held up. My hair. I'm falling in love with my afro over and over again. I trust that you guys are well. Today is a very special day because but I am allowing you to ask me anything. We have 30 minutes. So please, I will be answering your questions. Anything you want to know about me. But I'm allowed to not answer all the questions, but it's only 2% that I can decide not to answer. Otherwise, everything else I must answer. So here is a link if you want to join me. Please press the link, join me, or you can send your questions through the comment section. Just ask me anything you ever wanted to know about me. You have 30 minutes to ask. So azishek, unless you already know everything. Hi King. Hey, it's nice to be back. Lovely to see you too. Hello, MC Sanusi. Yes, Leondao. I think they should give us free data as if the government wants to keep us Sipile Makan. I was so God. How I wish I was. Right now, how I wish phela ithenda lo disinfect iy'kole ngabe ilami. No. Angihlobene namuntu nje who is in high places. I can't even get yes. Sometimes you wanna ask uNkulunkulu ukuthi why was I not hlobaned with someone nje eParliament? Hey, I am sorry, Nkosi yami Mageba. Please do forgive me. Things happened, guys. We are quarantined. Things are not going according to plan. Why don't we see your son? My son actually used to be very public. He was also a full-time stand-up comedian, but now he's a teen. He just turned 15, and I think there are girls and friends involved. He is very conscious about what he is seen doing and where he is seen. Even in comedy has taken a backseat. He doesn't like the public eye, even on social media. Otherwise, he used to be seen a lot. He used to perform. He used to do a lot of comedy with me. Sorry, I wanted to put this one. He used to travel with me, go everywhere, and he was very active even on social media. I used to do a lot of videos with him. But now, even if I put just a photo of me and him somewhere, he wants me to delete it. Mommy, you're embarrassing me. So that is why you hardly ever see him. He's going through the stage, so by teenager. That is your answer right there. And I have to respect him. How do I get to share stage with you? So in love with your work. And I would like to send you some of my work. How do you get on stage with me? Let's just pray that someday we will be booked together. If you do AMA clubs, I'm sure one day we will bump into each other. Kuma shows, I don't decide who I get booked with. I'm so in love with your work. I would like to send you some work. I strongly discourage people sending me their work. Even if you send it, I would not read it or I would not watch it because, number one, ideas. Sometimes we have the similar ideas. You might send me something on an idea that I'm already working on or similar to something that I'm planning to work on. And then you might end up thinking I have stolen your ideas. And also, I am also a comic. I'm not a promoter. I think as performers, we should send our work to producers and promoters, not to our colleagues. I don't think ShopRite will send their recipe to Pick and Pay. Yeah, but I do hope that one day we will work together. Let's just hope that there's a promoter out there who's going to book us and put us on the same bill, then we can share the stage. Unayo indoda? Yes, I do. I do. But depending on how much you have, I am very much available. Are you married? Yes, I am. Do you know the form that you fill in about your marital status? The only one I do not tick, kuma boxes, is widow. I am married, I am divorced, I am single, I am in a relationship, I am available. So yes. And it's not even a joke. Yes. Hello, I loved your role on Imbeo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As you can see, I've learned to use the computer, guys. At least improve. Thank you so much. How did you get into comedy? How did I get into comedy? First of all, I studied drama, which means I wanted to be a performer. That was my first ever qualification, a drama, which I did at DUT. Back then it was Natal Technicon. But then because I'm from Durban, and at that time, if you needed to do jobs in the acting industry, you had to go to Johannesburg. I went to Joburg. I couldn't even survive a month. It was too expensive, and I didn't like the cheaper options. So I decided to apply to be an au pair, went overseas to get some money so that when I come back, I'll be able to find a decent place in Joburg and go up and down doing auditions. Life happened. I ended up staying longer, Peshea, and I ended up studying to be a lawyer. After becoming a lawyer, life threw me back on stage. And I was just out on a night out, and my learned friends decided I should try an open mic. I did, and I just fell in love with the art of stand-up comedy. And I started getting a lot more gigs, so I had to decide between being a comedian or a lawyer. So I retired as a lawyer and continued as a stand-up comedian, which is why I am still a stand-up comedian today. Hello, Telumusa. Thank you, Siyakomakela. Thank you for joining us. Are you really married to... No, I'm not married to a German man. I'm married to an English man, not German. What made you quit law to do comedy? I think I just explained that. I loved comedy more. I loved the flexibility, the traveling, and it gives me joy. And I couldn't do both because with comedy, I'm always on the road. And with law, you have to have stability. Hi, Tiveliso. Udlamini Zuma uma wako. No, hey, how I wish, guys, how I wish. I do love her, but she's not my mother. If she was my mother, do you think I would be this so-coloring? All the tenders would be mine, I tell you. All my shows would be on TV. Ngicela ukuhluka ngombuzo, ngicela ukubuza nge-YouTube channel yakho mhla uqala ukuhola kuwo. Yayinganeliswa kumalini nje? Yayinganiselwa kumalini? When I got my first check, it was quite large because when I first started, I didn't collect imali yakhona for almost a year. So it was quite a decent check. But how much was it? I think it was my very first check was about 38,000, but it wasn't just 1 month. It was a collection of months. And yeah, so those of you who do not know, when you do watch our YouTube channels, we get adverts. Please watch those adverts because they give us some revenue. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed. But these days, because of lockdown, there are very few adverts. And also, I have to thank this company because today's episode is brought to you by Cold Point. Cold Point does air conditioners for businesses and big industrial parks as well as your home. So if you do need an aircon, or whether it's your office, yonke indawo nje, please uba contacte, and let me find their contact details and share them here. I'm trying. Okay, I will find them. I will put them on later. But thank you to Cold Points. Also, if you do have a company that would like to sponsor more videos, please do get in touch. I'm just trying to find Ilokuzan. Yeah, there they are. It is 100% Black-owned company. It is 100%. If there's someone who keep a please give all of them to Cold Point. Here is their email address, should you need to contact them or recommend them to somebody. And then where are the other questions? Hey, Batul Damini Zumumawam. I want you to help me create YouTube. The one thing I can tell you about YouTube is that everything you want to learn about YouTube is on YouTube. So whatever you want to learn, watch a video about it on YouTube. It's difficult to say I can help you create. And also you can do anything on YouTube. Whatever skill you have, you can make videos about it. You just need to be committed and very consistent. It looks easy, but it is not easy. Can your son and his daddy speak Zulu? No, my son can, but not very A-grade Zulu, because he's lived in England all his life, but he does communicate. I'm hoping as he grows older, he will learn and get better and better at it, but he can get by, he can communicate. His dad, no. Ukholelwa kumadlozi okuJesu waseNazaretha, ubuza uGugu Khumalo. I believe amadlozi ami are the ones that can hlanganisa mina with uNkulunkulu. I treat them as my receptionist, so I kholelwa kubona, because especially as an orphan, I do not believe ukuthi my parents are madimoni. I do not believe that my grandmothers or my grandfathers are madimoni. I still miss them. I still count them mangabe ngithandaza, and I believe good they do look after me. I believe good ama souls abo look after me. With uJesu, I don't believe in the white Jesus. I believe ukuthi Christianity was brought to Africa as part of colonization nesystem yabo yokusidunga ingqondo. But I do believe in God, and I do believe ukuthi before there was colonization, our people already believed in God, and we communicated with God in different ways. I do not believe futhi kulamasonto ama miracles, but I respect everyone, and I grew up going to church. I grew up as a Christian. I respect everyone, and if I had money, I would even build churches, because I do understand their function in bringing communities together. In future, are there any plans to give us? I have done shows in PMB at what's the issue, the theater, Churchill, at Churchill, and I am hoping to come back. But I have done shows. I remember I've done 2 shows. I did Laughter is the Best Medicine. When I was touring that show, it did go to Peter Marisbeck. When I was doing Born Again African, it did go to Peter Marisbeck. But I am planning to come back in the future, depending on what the new normal is going to be, because we do not know. Will we ever have gatherings again? We do not know. We are waiting to see. Did you go to comedy school because you are super smart and very creative? I always wonder how you think of those lovely jokes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. No, I didn't go to comedy school, but I went to drama school. At the time when I went to drama school, we didn't do comedy, but I was always funny. I always had a funny bone, and I'm very observant. But these days there are comedy schools, but I believe it's something you just have to be born with. Thank you so much. Johnson P. Senior, I love you too. Thank you so much. Hello, Thenjiwe. May I please ask, where is your hometown? My hometown, I am from KwaMashu. I was born and bred KwaMashu. People have a tendency of saying, "Oh, I'm a proud KwaMashu," and I am not, because I didn't choose to be born KwaMashu. I wish I had been born in a better area. I do enjoy KwaMashu. I love my neighbors. I love people I live with, but it's apartheid that made our parents leave KwaMashu. So I'm not a proud KwaMashu citizen. History, yeah, apartheid decided ukuthi we must go and live in townships. Hello, sisi, ngifuna ukuthi nje ngithanda umsebenzi wakho. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Unayo indoda, ngiwuphendulile lo mbuzo. Uyakwazi eManguzi kwaMazambane? I've heard of eManguzi, but no, I've never been there. I know kwaMazambane ukuthi nje bayasifaka isibhaqo. There was a guy whose video was trending that was caught stealing kwaMazambane. Hey, they honored him. He retired from stealing on the spot. Did you go to comedy school? I answered this. Do you have siblings? Yes, I do have siblings. Ngokwesintu, I have siblings. I have full siblings, but in English, I have half siblings. My parents had me when they were very young, and then they separated, went their own ways after that. So they both had children with other people. So I'm the only I'm the only child between my mother and father that they had together. But my mother has other children, my father has other children, but we are siblings. There's nothing, a sense I might have. Yeah, I have siblings. Can you help me about my music? I've been working with so many different artists, but angiphumeleli nje, sengize ngacabanga nokushiya kule ndima. I do not know much about music. I cannot even sing. Even at Sunday school, umfundisi told me to stop singing because I was chasing the congregation away. So I'm not the right person about music. I do not know anything about music. All I can say is just keep going. You will get your break, and also take advantage of things like social media. Have a YouTube channel, put your music there. You never know who might see you and like you. So just keep pushing. Don't give up. Well understood. Love you so much. I love answer you gave me. Thank you so much. Notification gang at him skits. I love how we are growing in taking advantage of using these social media platforms to be creative and to share our talents. What is it you wanted to do besides your work now? What was it? Well, I wanted to be a writer, and I don't know. I wanted to be many things. I don't know. I think I'm happy with what I'm doing. But growing up, I enjoyed writing. I wanted to be a writer. I'm glad I have an opportunity to write now, and because even though I was doing it so that I could have a real job, because it was never a dream of mine. I enjoyed the arguing and the money, but it was never a dream of mine. I wanted to act. I wanted to be an actor. Knock, knock. We have someone who is coming in to join me. Guys, I did send you a link to come and join me. Nzoneli is here. Uzozibuzela Mathuba. How are you?
Ngiyaphila
Nzoneli.
mnumzane.
Ngiyaphila unjani
Yebo.
wena? Sengikubuzile. Yes. Woza nembuzo wangibuza imibuzo ebukhona, it's not an exam.
Hayi no, ngifuna ukubuza ukuthi no, ake ngiqale nje ngithi you're an amazing person. I was with you, I think it was 2018 if I'm not mistaken, eMpangeni. It was a picnic. Yo, you
Thank
rock
you
the
so
stage.
much. Thank you so much.
Ngifuna ukubuza la ukuthi if someone is a comedian but she or he only entertains the people that's around and he can't manage to entertain more people like as a job now, can you assist in that person? Because I think maybe lowo muntu lo usuke esaba uyabo kanti ama-jokes ayayivelela nje while talking with people.
What I would say is, number one, you must make sure you go to comedy clubs. When there are shows, ask, because everybody in comedy, it's such a fair game. Everybody starts working for free. Open mic. Do as many open mics as you can until someone spots you and decides to book you and pay you. If someone wants to be a performer, but they are scared, they need to work on their stage frights. You can do that by either recording yourself with a phone and posting and then hiding under your couch waiting for people to comment. That will also help you with the self-confidence, how people respond to your jokes. But it's such a fair game. When we go back, when we finish this lockdown thing, as many opportunities that are there with comedy, whenever there is comedy in your area, go and ask, call the number on the poster, say, can you give me 5 minutes? That's how it starts. And that's how you get to know people in the industry. And when you are there, talk to people, exchange numbers so that you can know more people that are in the comedy industry. Comedians are one of the nicest and friendliest people. Hey, English. So that's what I can say. Practice, 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 and making sure you perform in front of crowds. Hello? Looks like Zoneli is frozen. Let's add Utuso. Tuso, how are you?
Thanks. Thenjiwe, I want to ask about the interest of acting, right? If you do assist people who being interested in acting to get in the point whereby they go live in the television. That's my question that I want to ask.
TV is a very, very hard industry. All I can say is do as many auditions as you can. And also take advantage of social media, take advantage of YouTube. So many people get discovered on social media now. If you have talent and you have a phone, you have no reason not to be doing something, not to be seen. Write yourself as a small scene, act. And you don't always, not everybody has to do comedy. You can do nice, serious stuff. That can also be skits. It doesn't always have to be funny. It's not only people who are comedians who have to do things. You never know who will see you. Do as many auditions as you can because it's hard. It's hard for me to get on TV. I'd love Mr. Kambule season 2 to be on TV. I'd love more Judge to be on TV. But apply, they must refuse. So if I wish I had my own TV channels, I'll put everyone on.
That will be great, and I want to join you on Mrs. Kambo.
Okay, maybe you'll be Cindy's husband, yabo. And I do post when we are shooting, when I have auditions, just keep your eye on things. When we are shooting, we always post, we have auditions, and as you can see, we're always using new faces. Because I go for talent, not popularity. So one day we'll work with you, don't worry.
Thanks, Thenjiwe.
Thank you so much. Let's have Saul.
Hello. Hello, hi. Ngiyaphila unjani?
Ngiyaphila. Awufuni sikubone usile.
No, not ukuthi angifuni ngibone. Like ngiyazibuza ukuthi why there's no picture here. I don't know. Okay, I think it's loading now.
Okay.
Okay, manje uyangibona?
Not yet.
Anyone can see and hear you.
Accept it can use your camera. Sometimes that happens.
I just did now.
Okay, while Sol is doing that, guys, I would like to say thank you so much to Cold Point Aircon Services for being the sponsors of this episode. I have left their details, and I will leave you their email address again. Please get in touch. And did you know, with our aircon, our fagumoya obanda opel, we can use aircons in winter, guys. You can use them to keep your house warm. So please, let us invest. Winter is coming. There's a flu going on. You do not want to catch a flu. You don't want to be cold. We are losing Usol, but I'm sure he will come back. Yeah, well, yes.
Hello, Sister Thenjiwe.
Sokiso.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yes.
Right
What's
now.
up? Yes.
Yeah. I like to present. I like to present, and most of the people compliment me. I would make a great presenter. So I have a bit of shyness. So yeah, that's my problem.
You have to work on your shyness by making sure when you are in crowd, you have to work on your confidence. And also, same thing that I've been telling others, your phone, use it, record yourself, have a page, put it on your Instagram. Someone will notice you. Let us use this social media that we spend so much time on. Use it to showcase your talent.
Thank you, Sister Thenjiwe.
And look out for auditions and competitions as well. Look at someone like Unomzamo. He entered a presenting competition. That's where the producers of Ismaya found her. She didn't even win the competition, but because she entered and she showcased her talent. Abantu besibaya saw her from there. So you never know who will see you. So do as much as you can to put your face and your talent out there.
Thank you, Sister.
Shav. We have Umto. Umto.
Hello.
How are you? How
Hello.
are you? Yes. Njani?
Ngiyaphila wena?
Hayi ngiyaphila kakhulu.
Ngiyathemba ukuthi namhlanje ngeke nginqamuke. Nebhadi lokuthi vele nginqamuke mangizama ukudayela.
Hayi, don't worry. Ngeke uze unqamuke namhlanje. Siyayinqamula yokunqamuka.
Hayi ayinqanyula. Oh, umbuzo wami lana ngithoke ngibuza ukuthi mhlambe eKapa akhona ama-shows onokwenza ukuthi angaze ngilithole ithuba lokubukela yabona ngoba ngenxa yokuhlala kude. So lana eKapa mhlambe kuyenzeka uwenza ama-shows.
Yes, I have done quite a few shows in Cape Town. I did I do a lot of. There's a place called Cape Town Comedy Club.
Oh yeah.
A lot. And also Proti Fire and Ice. I usually do my one-woman shows there. I do at least 3 or 4 shows in Cape Town every year. I was going to do some this year, but then this year has been cancelled in terms of performing. So have a look on our page so that you can be updated.
Sure.
But I do come to Cape Town. These days we don't know what's happening. We don't know when we'll be able to perform again. But I do come.
I know. Akusho ukuthi kwamele ngibeka amehlo nendlebe.
Yes. Thank you so
much. Omunye umbuzo mhlambe ngaba lana okay ngomunye wabantu abathanda kakhulu ukubukela uWodemaya ne. So ngeke ngakubona nawe uvela lapha sengisho mhlambe niyazana nahlangana kanjani noma and futhi singalindela yini ukunibona mhlambe in future nisebenzisana mhlambe.
Yes, I have. We met in Zambia, but we got to know each other through YouTube. We knew each other through YouTube. I love that stuff he does on YouTube. Guys, Wodemaya is from Ghana. A very interesting guy, very interesting stuff. If you have not subscribed to his channel, please do. So then eventually we were in Zambia together, and that we met in person. But initially we met on social media. And have we worked together? Yes, we have collaborated. We have done some videos together. He has been to South Africa. Unfortunately, when he came to South Africa, I was out of the country. But he is planning. We were planning to do the tour of Southern Africa together, but then this thing happened.
I know. hayi iniqhubeke niyenze nje silindele ukunibona impela ngoba hayi naye impela hayi omunye umuntu wabantu yayangcwele ngaye.
He is very good. He is very good. Let me give you guys a link to Wodemaya's channel. You will definitely enjoy it. He promotes Africa. He promotes unity and he promotes traveling within Africa. I've just
kodwa angazi ukuthi kwenzakalani ikakhulukazi ama-South Africans ngathanda ukuthanda ukum-attack-a mocabanga kwenziwa yini lokho ngibone nami ama-comments mangifunda mhlawumbe make kwenzakala waphatha igama nje le-South Africa.
Because we are very sensitive as South Africans. We are very sensitive. We do not like the truth. We don't like it when other Africans are telling us about our situation. We think just because South Africa looks better than other African countries, we are in a better position. But when you look at it, South Africa, the money economically, it still belongs in the hands of the white people. But we become so defensive when other people mention that. The fact that yes, after apartheid, we're still excited about our children going to white schools. We're still excited about living next to a white neighbor. We're still excited. Like businesses, give me the top 20 businesses in Africa, in South Africa. None of them are owned by black people. Whereas if you go to other African countries, you find that a hotel is owned by a black person. They have their own private schools. Businesses in South Africa are not owned by us. We do not have a share in the economy of the country. Tina, we are just mere. And so South Africans don't like it when we are told that.
Yeah, I know. I can see. Isha wesikhonkosini.
Yeah,
I know. Angibonga kakhulu ukukhuluma nawe.
Guys, please do like really join, subscribe to Wodemaya's channel. Watch his videos, and you will learn a lot as an African, especially. Thank you so much.
Hayi iyasiza kakhulu iyafundisa. Okay, ngibonge ne.
Thank you.
Sure.
You are back, Sol.
Yes, I'm back. I don't know. Can you see me now?
No.
I give up again.
Someone doesn't like you, but it's fine. We can hear you nice and clearly.
Okay. I just subscribed to your YouTube channel, and I've been following your videos and some of the shows on Moja Love. Yeah, but now I'm just thinking about the creativity of the stories that you have. What's the influence? What's the inspiration? Because now I'm thinking with the but startup is so covering such a creativity to make people laugh.
I think it's a gift, but I'm also very observant. But most of it, I think I don't know where it comes from. Because sometimes now I ask myself, I really need a doctor. I'm really losing it. Because some of the things I do and some of the things I say, hey, but I just think it's a gift.
And then especially on that show, Judge Thenjiwe, that one, it's really crazy.
I'm very there's a lot of talent in South Africa, and I enjoy working with talented people, but you'll find that a lot of, especially if you're a writer, a producer, and a talent yourself, some people get scared of putting people with better talent or who are as talented because they think, this person is on outshine. But I always look for talent. I always would like to work with new talent, even old talent, as long as you are talented. I don't care if you're going to take the spotlight, as long as you are going to do the job and people are going to enjoy you. So I go around watching plays. I go to the small theaters where people don't normally go, and I spot my talent there, and then I recruit from there.
Okay, ngikuzwa kahle. Lamashula ayakwazi ukuthi nje umuntu amenze, especially mawuku kulesimo lesweba you think ukuthi ungazi wenzeni, maybe you are hurting inside, yabona. You are able to heal instantly when watching shows nje, yabona. Yeah, so I'm so grateful that you are such a talented person, and ukhona yabona ukuthi yabona. Just that, let's campaign for your support nje, yabona. Ube full time ku TV so that anyone can see you, yabona.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Bryce, okay, thank you.
Thank you, really appreciate it. Yebo. Let us go back to our questions. Let us see. I said 30 minutes, but I say it's going to an hour. It's fine. Okay, I will go through it. Ngivumelana nawe, Zwit. I think I've missed some of the stuff. South Africa has political freedom. We're still far away from economical freedom. It's because of our mindset. We don't support black business. That is so true. We do not. We love things that are associated with the other race. We need to start supporting our businesses of other black people, but also black people need to respect us. They need to have better customer service. They need to have decent prices, because sometimes people say it's not supporting black business, but then if someone just goes and buys from a white shop and wants to come back and sell it to you double the price, it's better for you to go and buy from the white shop yourself. We need to create our own things. We need to make our own things, not this thing of us thinking it's a black business when it's someone just doing it daylight robbery. And sometimes not as black people, we do not deliver. Even when it comes to building and things, a lot of houses are doing work because we hired black people. So we need to have a deep look. Thank you so much, Sembeni Mahaye. La sikwazi ukunaka into yomuntu omnyama soba nayo ingqubekela phambili. That is so true. That is so true. It looks like you guys are happy. I've answered everything. Yes, mina kodwa. Siyabonga sis bavela abantu ku TV. Yes, it's very important. Hi Thenjiwe, what could be a secret behind that makes you look gorgeous young? I mean, your looks like smoothly soft toddler. Ishtate, that the elderly that you can't stop carry look. Yay. I keep looking at me, Sip. I think it's, I don't know. Vaseline. Yebo sisikunjalo ngibona nje i-pride kithi abantu abamnyama. That is so true. And we can learn from the other African people. Look at us now. We don't have skills. Tina, we just want to go and work for a certain company. We don't have our skills. When you look at abanye abantu, even I always tell our domestic workers, do you know that domestic workers from other African countries who come to South Africa end up making more money than our local domestic workers? Because our South African domestic workers think being a domestic worker is not a serious business. They think just work in one home, live there 24/7, and earn your 2,500 per month. And you look at Zimbabwean domestic workers that come to South Africa, they will have a house for each day of the week. And when you count, they go to house number 1 on Monday every week, and then Tuesday they go to a different house. They are working 5 days a week. They sleep at home, and they target the small apartments that people live in suburban areas. They'll do a 2-bedroom apartment or 3-bedroom apartment, those small houses, and each person is paying them 1,500 per month. So at the end of the month, when you are doing 5 houses, how much are you getting? A lot more than someone who's working harder than you doing a live-in. Would you please share a story about your first kiss? Do you know what? I do not even remember when my first kiss was and who it was with. I don't remember, but I know I started playing with boys when I was at uni. I was very old when I started playing with boys because I remained a child for a very long time because I just loved playing around in papile. First year at uni, I had my doll and my toys, and I just loved playing more than boys. but I don't know. It was probably at some party and some cute guy. I do not know who my first kiss was and when it was. Matenji, hi. Hello. That thing about Zim domestic workers is so true, and they do an amazing job. They do such an amazing job, and they drive cars, guys. They drive. We need to learn from other people instead of always judging. Bayizwa kanjani indaba yokuba yi-comedian ekhaya sisi ube uyi-law practitioner, because ama-lawyer ayahlonishwa emakhaya akaze nje yeah, my grandmother was very disappointed. Number one, she used to take pride in praying louder at church about indodakazi yakhe, umzukulu wakhe, who is a lawyer, Pesheya. And now she has to talk about me being a comedian. She was very disappointed. And for a long time, she didn't understand what I was doing as a comedian, because to her, it was like, you just go out at night wearing high heels and talking to strange people. She didn't buy it. She thought I was a prostitute for a long time. Yeah, so it took time for her. Even I remember one day telling her, would I have an interview? She must watch TV. She watched, and then she was still disappointed. She was like, when you said interview, I thought it was a job interview. So she wasn't very impressed. But eventually, when she started seeing the money coming in and seeing the love and respect I get from people, that's when she started understanding. But it wasn't easy. She thought I was crazy. Once again, thank you so much to Cold Point Aircon Services. Let us see other questions. Matenji, I just want to tell you I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And guys, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. On YouTube, the big number is to get 100,000 subscribers. When you get that, YouTube gives you an award. So I am looking forward, Nami, to reaching that number. Please do subscribe and help me to get to my goal. Yeah, we need to support each other, Dube. We need to support each other as Black businesses. It is so true. Thank you so much, Sis Thenjiwe. We love those diaries. And tonight we have Kolani Sithole, a musician from here, Lokuzen, South Africa, and he'll be joining us. The diaries are usually at 7, and you know what we do gospel on Sundays. So the diaries are at 7, but tonight we are not doing it at 7 because the president will be addressing the nation. We cannot be having a show while Ubaba Wesizwe is addressing the nation. That is why we are going to do it later. We are going to do it later. We are going to do it on 9 South African time. So please do join us, guys. And I have a good lineup of shows this week. Tomorrow I am with people who watch with us. Will know Dr. Wait, let me show you. Wait. Nazo. So tomorrow we're gonna have Dr. Mnguni, and we're gonna be talking about idliso, love potions, how to spot someone on a love potions, how to help them, when to use it, how to use it, all that. Anything, any question you have around my love potions, that's what we are doing tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting. It is going to be so interesting. You guys are going to love it. What was I looking for? Okay, let me, I will go for... Okay, back to questions. Silindile. Annelisa Lamola, Thenjiwe, you are truly loved. I really hope to see more of you on TV. Thank you so much. From your lips to God's ears, He will answer. We will be ready at 21. Be ready, guys. It's going to be good fun. Thank you so much for always supporting me, guys. I really do love you. Do you consider yourself successful? No, not yet. I'm happy with where I am, and I realize that I'm very fortunate to even have an opportunity to be able to do what I love. But I think success, I haven't even done half the things I would love to do. Yeah, I don't consider myself successful, no. But I'm grateful with what I have, but I feel like there's still a lot to work towards. Yes, usibeka kwi real world. I like that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I learn something new here every day. And go Sisi for being my inspiration. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I appreciate that. More questions, guys. More questions. Time is running out. And if you need a link, okay, I'm putting the link again if you want to join me. If you want to join me, the link, please just click on the link and come and join me and ask me anything. Whoo! Enkosi Maputi, enkosi kakhulu. Masomza uti, are you into fitness, running, gym, home workouts, or you're not into? I would love to be into fitness. The way I buy gym clothes and I buy gym equipment, but the way my body pains me the minute I think of doing anything that is related to being exercises. The way I used to keep fit was to walk up and down shoe aisles or up and down a shopping mall. But now with everything closed, I'm not doing any exercises. I am not doing any exercises. Are YouTubers considered as celebrities? It depends. Number one, it depends where you are. In other countries, especially first world countries, YouTubers are now more respected than the people you see on TV because people realize how hard they work. And if you are not in a third country like ourselves, you get more numbers on YouTube because internet is not as expensive. There are so many people that we know through YouTube. Think of people like Ann Kansime. Do you know any TV star from her country? You do not, but you know her. How do you know her? Through YouTube. So through YouTube is very well respected and people are making a living through YouTube. I think last year people are making millions of dollars, so they are very highly respected. But in South Africa, it hasn't really reached that level. The people who are considered celebrities from YouTube tend to be your beauty influencers. And that because in South Africa, we are so used to the culture of people being famous for being famous or being famous for being beautiful. So talent is usually overlooked. Are you a lawyer for real? Where do you stay? And what are your goals with YouTube channel and your content? I am a retired lawyer. Where do you stay? I stay around the world. I have a bed in Pretoria, in Durban, and in London. Well, not London, outside London, in a place called Woking. It's about 20 minutes from central London by train. And I also travel a lot because of comedy. So I have indawo yokubeka ikhanda in America, in New Jersey, and in Canada. But those are not my main homes. So I live around the world, and that's because of my work. And the places where I work most, I tend to just want to have a permanent place because hotels can be very costly. It makes sense, especially these days where you can Airbnb places if you are not using them. My goals about my YouTube channel, I would like to have more content to a point of not just being me, where I can give opportunity to other people. Like I want to do more sitcoms, I want to do like in a form of web series. I want to do movies. I want to treat it like a TV channel. I want to just keep producing content. And a lot of my dreams have been crushed because of what happened with lockdown, because I usually sponsor things like Obo Judge, Thenjiwe, Meet the Kambules, the series that I do. I sponsor them with my money that I make from stand-up comedy. But now that's because of social distancing, we can't do that. It means a lot of the things I was planning to do have to take a break. Hey, cishe ngalifunda wrong igama lakho, ngicela uyifundele wena. Sawubona Nculuza. What does Nculuza mean?
Ngiyaphila njani sisi?
Ngiyaphila, ngicela ungichazele nje igama lakho, ngiyaqala ukulizwa.
Hayi, igama eliphiwa ngumkhulu nje.
Angizi?
Hayi, ukubutheka. Igama lekubutheka.
Okay. It's a very unique name. It's a very unique name.
Hayi, mina ngicela kubuta mina ukuthi like most abantu, I'm sure you get different views. Abantu uzothola positive, abantu uzothola negative. Those abasho timbo leti negative, how do you respond kuko lokho nje wena?
It depends. As long as they are not swearing, the ones I block and delete are the ones abasebenzisa inhlamba, those who use curse words. But usually I'm old enough to understand that comedy is born out of tragedy. So what we laugh at is somebody else's tragedy. So if something I do or say touches someone in a bad way, I usually just try to explain to them it's not a personal attack and try to give them some love. Usually they understand. And I also realize there are people who are naturally, they are just bullies. Or because they are breadwinners at home, they think they can come and control all of us. And then I also realize that there are so many trolls, some with fake names, the ones who are usually very rude. When you go to their profiles, it's an empty profile. You can tell this person is not who they say they are. It's probably someone I personally know hiding as someone else on social media so that they can bully. So those ones you just block and delete. Otherwise, and where I see Uguti, I must have touched someone's nerve, I do apologize. What I don't usually do is to delete just because one person didn't like what I said. I always explain to them, tomorrow we'll be laughing at someone else. Unfortunately, that's how comedy works. Whatever situation we are laughing at, someone is suffering from it. But if I were ever to do something and then I spoke negative about it, I would delete it and apologize.
Another point engifuna ukuyibuza, there's a show recent engibonile ngathi bokukhuluma ngabo mama about le ingane ebuyela esikoleni recent. Ngifuna ukubuza like during nje manikhuluma la ama views abo like angimuntu kanganani nje wena as a person.
Ngicela ungiphindele umbuzo, sorry. Hello? Nculuza, I didn't get that question properly. Ngicela ungiphindele wona.
Uyangizwa?
Yes, ngithi ngicela ungiphindele umbuzo, angizwanga kahle.
Oh, bengicela ukubuza ukuthi like let's say there's this recent show engibonile benikhuluma khona nabo mama but this thing about education. Like let's say ngiyakuzwa ukuthi nakuma shows wakho promoter like Italian. So like ngifuna ukubuta ukuthi like when yinlo like lokuzuza kula having those people in the shows like bakhulisa kanjani as a person.
I like to hear other people's opinions, and I like for us to talk about the issues that affect us as a country. And I know there's always someone who learns something, even if it's just one person who gets an answer or who learns something or who gets entertained. That's how it makes me happy. as long as I reach just one person. And I don't think I should just always go with what I personally think. That's why I like to have my guests so that they can also say what they think about a situation. Like when we did the one with children going back to school, it was so nice to have different opinions, because one parent was saying children must go back to school, and she gave us her points, some of which I hadn't thought about. So it's always nice to have other people. Frozen, Ancane Ungculuza, but let us have Zwide Media. How are you?
Sanibonani.
Yebo, yes.
Njani?
How are you? Siyaphila.
I'm good.
Mhm.
Mina nginombuzo la
Yes.
siswami. So umbuzo wami uthi ke, since une crew and uyayenza lento yenza ama shows nani and they are so interesting, we like them so usebenza kanjani, like awekho nama challenges obhekana nawo, mhlambe kube khona abafuna ukubackstab ezintweni ozenzayo, or ba bad name igama lakho, ba bad mouth igama lakho after usosebenze nabo, mhlambe azenzeka izinto ezikanjalo?
Thank you so much for that question. Before I answer, I am just going to post a link to your YouTube channel, Zwide Media. And please, guys, do subscribe to Zwide Media's YouTube channel and come back and thank me later. I've just posted a link to Zwide Media's YouTube channel. Please do subscribe. And so, in answering, that happens all the time. And it's not something you can avoid. It's like relationships. They all start nice, but sometimes when they end very badly. There wouldn't be divorces if we didn't have marriages. So
yo, wayibeka yazwakala ke le ndawo mase uyibeka ngaleyo ndlela.
You always thought of that, then you would never work with anyone. People can steal your ideas, but they can never steal your grace. That's how
Wow, nice. I like that. Ukuthi ngibuzisa ukuthi nami currently ngiyathanda ucollaborate nabantu, but at the end gcina kube nezinto ezenza ukuthi ngizizwe ngifila bad, kube ngazi ukuthi ngumuntu mhlambe ongekho right ebantwini, like ngiyashesha ukuzwela uma ukuthi abantu bakhuluma kabi, kodwa wena you are trying by all means ukuthi ube umuntu right kubona, ubatshengise nothando, ba support, but like at the end bebonge kabi.
Some people are natural users. Some people will always look for opportunities to come and take and gain without giving. So you must always be prepared for that, be prepared for heartbreak. And indlela empumelelweni inzima. Mina I believe ukuthi mangikhanyisela wena ikhandlela lakho ngekhandlela lami elamalicisha.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't stop working with people because you are thinking of those that have broken you. Otherwise, ngabantu ababali ama-ex-boyfriend awu-50, because ngabe umuntu uba ne-ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend eyodwa bese ethi hayi mina ngeke ngiphinde ngijole because emjoleni kunzima. We must treat business like that. You try, and if it doesn't work, shame on them. They can never take your grace. They can steal all your ideas, not your grace.
Hayi cha, ngiyabonga kakhulu sisa amagama akho eningiphendulekile.
Ngiyabonga, just keep pushing. Don't let them stop you. Just keep pushing.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Are you into any other business? At the moment, I'm just into the creative arts. I write. What else do I do? I write, I act. I mean, I'm just into performance. I'm currently not doing anything, but now I'm considering other things, especially given what is happening. Because usually, because of my traveling with this comedy, stand-up comedy thing, I don't have time for anything else. But now it looks like I'm going to have to start thinking of other things. But having said that, I do ama gigs emaceleni. For example, ngiyashadisa, guys. if you ever want to get married and you want mfundisi, talk to your girl. Iyashadisa, guys. Iyashadisa. I conduct imishado. Nginishiso all I do. Yeah, that's about it. Let's see. Any other? Elumusa.
Sam,
how are you?
I'm fine and you?
I am good. I am good. Thank you so much.
Angazi ukuthi ungakhona ukuphendula lo mbuzo wami.
I will try.
Why ungenzi membership yaku YouTube? Because I can see une mas followers amaningi and ngizokusiza ukuthi at least at the end of the month kube khona ukutholayo.
I have actually registered and started the process. I am hoping to do it when I get to 100,000 followers.
Why not now?
Because I'm still trying to work on my audience development. A lot of South Africans do not understand how YouTube works. They think in order to subscribe, you have to pay. So if I do membership now, they will get even more confused. They will think everyone has to pay and they won't understand how membership works. I already even have content that is going to be available only for people who are members. People don't understand super chats. They don't understand membership. They don't understand Patreon. So at the moment, I'm just working on educating the audience. Like when you look at the numbers I have on other social media platforms, I wish I had them on YouTube.
Okay, wow.
YouTube is a platform you can monetize. Whereas Instagram and Facebook, they have bigger numbers, but you can't even monetize them. With YouTube, you can monetize just by people subscribing, not even becoming AMA members. But I am hoping very soon I'll be able to get there. I just told myself, because once I get to 100,000, at least I would have educated a lot of people. Because when I look at my stats, 97% of people who watch my YouTube channel are not subscribed.
Yeah, it happens like that.
So I don't know. Maybe we need to do a lot in terms of educating our people.
So another thing is that some of the people, when they watch your YouTube or your videos, they don't look in. Instead, maybe they watch the videos while they look out. So that's why you might see the 90% of them, they're not subscribed. But maybe the 90% are subscribed, just that they've logged out on the YouTube.
Oh, they haven't logged in. I get you. Yeah.
Yeah. So second question.
Yeah.
Second question. I can see you are using this software. I've read about it. It says 20 hours for a month. So I'm not sure if upgraded to the pro version. I don't know.
Pro version.
Okay, no, I understand. So that's what was my questions.
I mean,
I'm also a YouTuber.
It looks nicer and it doesn't have the branding of the company, and you can do your own branding. It gives you more.
No, I understand. I'm also a YouTuber.
What's your channel?
My channel is Thenjiwe Sambo. Okay.
So what type of content do you do on your YouTube? Let me subscribe. You have a new subscriber.
Church videos. You can see, I think you can see everything there.
And it's Sunday. Yay. So guys, you know churches are closed. We are churching from home. Please subscribe to Thenjiwe Sambo's YouTube channel. I have just put the link up there. Please do subscribe and support him. We all miss being at church. So through this channel, you can see yourself at church. Let's watch the church videos. I'm gonna watch some of your videos when I finish this.
And also, if you love weddings, you can also watch there.
Nazo. We need to support each other, and we need to grow, because you've seen in other countries, not just in America or other Western countries, even in other African countries, people are making a good living out of YouTube. People are making more money than TV stars.
I think the problem is the CPM of South Africa than the CPM of United States. In South Africa, it's around $1, $2. But in the United States, you find out maybe it's around 10. I even saw someone, it was around $100 CPM. So you can think how much that person is making.
Yo. Yeah. And then that's what people don't understand when we say we want to do more content in English, because when you do more English, you get a better reach. You're not just doing it for South Africans. You are doing it for other people as well, which helps. And South Africans don't watch the ads. They skip.
Whereas yes, they skip the ads.
That people understand that by watching the adverts, you are supporting the YouTuber.
So another thing, I think you can tell your audience that they must subscribe to YouTube Premium so that they won't get ads. Because if they are using YouTube Premium, you can also get revenue when they're watching your videos. So if they don't like the ads,
them to subscribe. Imagine them having now to pay for the premium membership. They're not going to do that.
But it's beneficial because you can play background. Let's say maybe I want to listen to your videos, but I don't want to watch them. If you have a premium account, I can do that. I can't hear you.
Oh, I'll start encouraging them to do that.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe to Telumusa Sambo's YouTube channel. I'll put the link once again. Let us support each other. Let us all grow together. Looks like I have answered all your questions. It looks like, yes, I'm so good, Kota, guys. I answered all your questions. Let me see. Yes, I am a Libra. I was born September 29. 29 September is my birthday. I am a Libra. Yep, this is also very, very true. Did you ever vote? I have always voted since I came of age and was legally allowed to vote. I have always voted. My vote is my secret, but I have never been secretive about voting for ANC. But they still have a lot of convincing to do if they want my vote ever again, because there are quite a few things they are doing I am not happy with. So I cannot confidently say I will be voting next time or I will be voting for them. That's my real and honest answer. I love you. You're so funny. US lana ufuneka usebenzise iqolo ukuziholele ngo-government. Please don't stop this kind of shows even when lockdown is over. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I think I have answered all your questions. Can you do a Tsonga video? No, I can't speak Tsonga. I wish I could. I wish I was raised as Sosha Nguve, because people from Sosha speak a lot of languages. So I cannot. The only African language I speak is Zulu. The only ones I understand are the Nguni languages. I will be coming back, but I can't be full-time. That's why I just come and go, because of, once again, stand-up comedy. I'm always on the road. So, but I will be coming back, and hopefully after lockdown when I'm able to travel again. Guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate everything. Please do not forget to subscribe, and please do not forget to come back at 9 South African time. We will be hosting Ukolani Sitole, gospel artist, and Uzoba Mnandi. Thank you so much. Kade bempotozo umadlamini usekhatha pepe kade bempotozo umadlamini usekhatha pepe kade Please subscribe to my